Hey everyone and welcome to Scion and Friends play, I guess also read, technically, Sickness, the visual novel. Now I have no idea what it's about. All I know it involves murder.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I am joined back with my two usual buds, Lord Goldsmith and KB. How are you two doing?
I'm doing good.
What about you?
Me? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Fine.
What,
He's a liar.
He's afraid he's gonna get stabbed.
Well, it does. The book of the woman with blood all over her face, it doesn't look like it's gonna be like a sing-along.
That'd be awesome. And also join us though is a YouTube I know of. Actually, no, I've only just known her for about a week now. It's Miss Echo. How are you doing?
I'm good. Let me die for a second.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
You did it! Richard did it! He's the murderer!
Well,
Okay.
Richard, you did walk right into that one.
We also have someone else join us though, but she's busy doing stuff. So if she joins us or not, we'll find out there. Let's just get down to business then. Content 1. Although Sickness is littered with both comedy and romance and illustrates many undesirable scenarios in a lighthearted manner, this game does contain adult themes. Some are limited to specific routes decisions can be easily avoided, whereas others are not optional. These themes include, but not limited to, violence, murder, sexual references to drug use, incest, easily avoidable, mental illness, coarse language, and others. If you are uncomfortable with such themes, please consider whether or not you wish to continue. If you choose to proceed, you will not be warned again. Abort! 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 Abort the game!
There's no turning back.
Murder!
No!
We need to abort! There's incest in this!
No! No!
There's sexual references!
Yes.
Oh my god!
Wait a minute, you said proceed?
Yep.
So we're proceeding with incest. Okay.
Murder.
Okay.
One of the most heinous crimes a person can commit.
I can think of a couple of other things that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. The act of taking another human being's life. The act of robbing a person of their already limited time on the planet. It is fear-inducing crime which anyone can commit. Every housewife, every student, every police officer is a potential killer. Oh, thanks! Now I can't go to the police office!
So every housewife, every student, every police officer. So everybody else is fine.
You're gonna kill me!
Okay.
Oh, then,
Yeah.
I'm fine then. I'm not a student or anything like that. I'm fine. The three of us are fine. Wait. Mister's a student! She's a killer!
I like runs into your door, like
Right, okay.
through your door to kill all of you, like right at that moment.
Please don't.
You don't
just
even know
take
where I
my
live.
money. Just to take the other two.
I can track you down. Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Killer instincts!
That's terrifying.
I can track you down.
It's possible.
It's confirmed! It's confirmed! Miss Echo's a killer! It's confirmed! Half-Life 3 confirmed!
Okay,
I've killed a bunny once, but
End of video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We've just discovered who the killer is.
Hold on a
Yeah.
second. I'm just gonna quickly
oh,
check something.
the only thing I ever killed was a bunny, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that
bunny?
makes it totally fine.
Bunny.
Anyways, let's.
The
I
only,
was
yeah,
six, but
the only thing I've ever killed is time.
Uh,
How the
how do we
But-
go back? Oh, there it is.
There you go.
So,
Okay,
it's
it's
a
a crime that doesn't discriminate by blood or circumstances. It is a crime which can be committed by and make victims of just about anyone. Everybody remains both a potential killer and victim, blissfully ignorant of the fact that they could be next, assuring themselves that it could never happen to them.
Except for Higurashi though, when anyone could be the killer and you can potentially stop it from happening.
Hey! Shut up!
I'm just pulling out the facts. Oh, it just escalated really quickly.
yeah.
Oh look, it's Richard.
you dick.
So, as a result
Why
of
wasn't the report done?
that naive, those very people never see it coming. Though the scene before me may seem horrific in this case, as with so many others, there was no great story behind it. He fell over.
He fell over.
There was no build-up, no resentment between the victim and myself, no mutual hatred that gave us reason to fight. We didn't spend years at each other's throats. We had never fought before, and neither one of us saw this coming.
You do realize there was no spaces between them. Stop trying to make it all dramatic.
In reality, this is the result of a simple.
Oh god, he's gone
scenario.
William Shatner.
One we've all heard of before. ... A penny pensioned employee, a bankrupt employee, and a denied paycheck. Truly, there was nothing special about this encounter. My boss didn't taunt me or attempt to I can't read that word. Exacerbate the situation. Thank you. He didn't fire me, insult me, or do anything to tempt fate. If anything, I'm the one who made things worse. Rather than try to reason with him, I lashed out, beating the pompous man in front of me to a bloody pulp.
Wow.
I knew it wouldn't accomplish anything. I knew attacking him wouldn't get me the money I needed. And yet
Would just take his wallet.
I knew you were the murderer. What are you
Needed-
talking about?
needed to punish him? Question? That's right. That's right. As self-righteous as it sounds, I couldn't let him get away with what he did.
Wait a minute, I've just figured out who the... This is the main character, I just figured it out.
Yeah. So who's the
No
main...
fucking shit.
Oh, I'm the main character then.
The money that greedy bastard owed me, a pittance to him, was everything to me. It would have fed my sister and
Oh,
I,
yeah, it is.
secured our lease for another month, perhaps even granted us a brief respite from the hell we currently live in.
Abort! Abort!
I like how you managed to go into this whole area of in-depth good, but the problem is though, you're doing like a very strange voice for a freaking teenager.
Oh, okay. You want me?
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm the main character.
Do the voice
Oh,
of
so
an
you want to
11-year-old
read it, do you?
screaming.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
John, you narrate
Take
it.
It was a shining beacon in our otherwise miserable lives, a way to ensure our survival during such a trying and stressful time. But because of that a narcissistic whim, all hope I had of repairing my broken life vanished. He would deny me shelter, food, comfort, and for what? New seats for his car, a fancy new watch, a new TV.
Actually,
was an Apple Watch,
actually, a relative I have has cancer.
Yeah.
You just beat the shit out of me when that paycheck could have gone to our operation.
And so, staring this injustice in the face,
You're just gonna ignore that?
hearing firsthand how little my life meant to him,
Yes.
I snapped. Of course, as far as it may seem to reciprocate, I can't fucking read that word.
Reciprocate.
Reciprocate his indifference to my life by taking his. Doing so was never my intention. True, I wanted to kill him. I wanted to make him suffer for belittling my life, for denying me even a moment of peace. But I realized then, as I can clearly see now, that lashing out wouldn't solve anything. So why did I do it? Why would I resort to this? Why would I deliberately choose this no-win situation? If I were to commit a criminal act, why resort to violence rather than theft? If this were truly about my wages, why seek revenge rather than an alternative means of compensation? Unfortunately, there's only one answer I can give, in which I'm confident. You're losing your mind.
Dun dun dun.
That sounds the response of a level and balanced individual.
Of course
Yeah,
it is.
talking to yourself.
It isn't the first explanation that came to mind, but it does make sense. A few hours ago, I would have laughed at the cliche of a criminal blaming the voices in their head, even more so at the notion that person would act on the silent words of an unseen entity. However, as evidenced by the corpse at my feet, those words aren't so easy to ignore, and also there's also
so he's
forms around the
actually
screen.
dead.
What you think he was just taking a nap?
Well, no, I know he's badly beaten, but it doesn't look like he's had his neck dislocated, or he unless he does have like a serious blow to the head, so that might have badly killed him. But
It actually looks like he actually fell over and landed on his face. It's just like it just looked.
But he hit his desk.
Over. Yeah, just like whoosh.
Like he
Just-
tripped-
Johnson, stop sleeping at work.
Oh, great! You blazed the floor and now you're dead. Just what do you have to say for yourself?
as I attempted
Yeah, that's what I thought.
as I attempted to survive in this two-class society, willfully believing that I was somehow immune to the corruption and classism plague in this town. There was always a voice whispering to me, telling me not to blame the good fortune around me. A voice filled with skepticism and doubt, preempting the inevitable, telling me to take action before it was too late. But you didn't listen.
Shut up, brain.
What is this? What is this? Am I listening to fucking Chara now? Is Chara invading my mind? Chara, is it you? Is it all you? That was my first mistake.
That was my first mistake.
I ignored the benevolent advice offered to me. The predictions now shown to be accurate. The good fate I received from someone asking for nothing in return. When it told me to stay in school and live with a guardian. When it told me to seek work elsewhere. When it told me to look for a home somewhere safer, I didn't listen. Every step of the way, I fought against the sound, the logic advice it offered. If anything, I made a point of doing the opposite of what the voice told me to do. Or at least, until you had what you wanted to hear.
Until you had what you wanted to hear.
And that was my second mistake.
Hey, do you think we should, every time you have something like that, a different person should do that, just in case, so it's like multiple personality disorder?
I don't think... Sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
It wasn't that I refused to hear the voice's advice. I certainly wasn't interested in taking the safe, responsible route. So by the time that violence had become the advised course of action,
Who says this? Oh, right, no.
my path had already been determined. Yay! We're now a murderer!
Woo!
Sickness.
Oh, I've always wanted to be that, but I never got the chance to.
What, a
Wanted
murderer?
to be a murderer?
Okay, I don't know about the first part, but when it comes to the second part, I'm pretty sure you had plenty of chances. Okay? I don't know how that, never...
Right.
How that was never a case.
Monday evening, September 5th. Less than half an hour ago in this very room, I committed a serious crime. A very violent crime. The kind of crime which people would go to prison without any hope of ever leaving. No, that's bullshit! That is bullshit! The world we live in now basically is, though, apparently now you can actually get away with a lot of shit, though, and not have a serious criminal debt on yourself.
It really depends on circumstances, I guess, and who you
Yeah,
are.
it really does.
Wait, look at the whiteboard. Is that like a woman with a hand out and doing like some sort of dance move?
Censored it?
Why is there a censor bar right in
It's a
front?
censor bar.
Yeah. I mean,
Whoa.
that's what I'm seeing.
Let's see what we got. Buy in Psycho. Identify the problem, define the problem, find a solution, pick a vendor.
So basically, the company's like, find what the problem is. Okay, this computer's screwed. Define the problem. The computer's screwed. Find a solution. Fix the computer. Pick a different vendor. Hey, even though our job is to fix computers, can you fix this computer for us?
Yeah, that's a really strange philosophy. Why? That's just wasting
Yeah.
money. Also,
Oh,
also make sure you check your software updates. Check that. Important. It's very important. It's very important.
Monday the 1st of June is when they're doing it, apparently.
What, checking
Alright.
updates?
I don't know about you, but I'm still looking to the stick figure. I'm like, what the fuck?
I can't
Yeah,
work
I'm
that out.
I'm
What
still
is
trying to
it?
make it out.
What is that?
Is she like doing what I think she's doing, or
What?
Like
what is-
cha
what-
cha cha or something like that.
I don't know.
Like,
The sensor
She's
bar
got
doesn't
one
help.
leg.
Yeah.
Maybe, but she's like, it's got a sensor bar. Is she doing the unthinkable?
You know
the
what? I don't.
unthinkable?
Why don't we just move this on just a little bit?
I lost control of myself. I attacked my boss without a doubt and ended my short time working in this place. Oh, well, I mean, if you didn't like the job, I mean, there were other ways to, get fired. I didn't think attacking your boss would sort the problem out. But
Yeah, like-
you could have just, I don't know, left.
Yeah, what do you gotta do? Okay, if you're like really angry with him and you want to do something bad, like you could at least just took like a huge dump on his desk.
That would work.
It's like, that would be just like
Yeah,
you
that
would
would-
never forget that.
That would work. I acted on impulse as I stared in
Like
the
this is my
face of.
response.
I acted on impulse as I stared in the face of an unjust friend to take away my home, allowing myself to do the only thing I could to avoid feeling powerless. But as the adrenaline wore off and the tension cooled, I soon realized my mistake. I saw clearly for the fresh corpse at my feet, the stained carpet beneath it, and the bloody hands responsible for everything before me. And so I stared at my own handiwork, accepted the gravity of the situation before me, and took immediate steps towards regaining control once more. What were we going to say?
Is he like intending to say that he murdered this guy with just his hands?
I guess.
Yeah, how did he do it?
Beat the shit out of him.
You would have to hit him pretty hard.
Apparently I can do it!
Time.
I beat an old man to death!
Dude!
Pardon?
You know, old man Taguchi, I beat him to death. Training with King Kai. I could have been trained with King Kai. I could have been trained with fucking King Kai!
Oh, right. In the sketch.
so-
Not
In the
real
sketch,
life.
I punched him to death.
I mean, if he was One Punch Man, I would understand.
Maybe he secretly is. We don't know that.
Yeah, just like, you bastard. Like, oh shit.
Like his head
God,
blew off and all that.
One Punch.
Like he punched him so hard his head exploded.
Yeah,
That would make
would
sense.
explain the blood.
Yeah. Oh, who wants to be Marcus?
Well, who looks like Marcus?
I guess Kurt, you can be
Wait,
Marcus.
Okay, yeah. You know, when you called me here, I figured you needed my help with something not strictly legal, but this. Wait, wait, is he talking about the dead body?
Yes, he's talking about the dead body.
Why is he fucking smiling for? This is not so
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Suo, my man, you have really outdone yourself. You really do have a bright future ahead of you.
Unfortunately, again, my dire situation, my options were quite limited. Staring at an immediate prison sentence in the face, I called upon Marcus, a co-worker of mine. Contrary to his crap diet job and lean figure, Marcus is a man of many tricks.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
You heard what I said!
He's anime. You gotta have the blue hair.
Yes,
yeah, blue hair.
Marcus is a
That's
man of
right.
many trades, several of which aren't entirely legal.
Oh,
Since the moment I began working here, Marcus has been open about his criminal dealings, more than once hinting that he could help me, or vice versa. And now that things have come to this, it's time for me to make good on that promise.
To be honest, like, if my coworker would walk in, or like at the moment I would kill the person, and even though he's in illegal business, you wouldn't react like, oh, you really outdone yourself this time.
Some
I
people's
like what you
brains
done
work
to the
differently.
handiwork, but what I really recommend you doing, you should have dislocated his arm like this.
Like, what?
Why is Lion McDouchebag here?
Wait.
Who's doing this?
Oh,
Oi,
I
oi,
guess-
let's talk in more lifting. Wait, yeah, that's right. Oi,
Yeah.
let's talk more lifting. I'm here to help you two out, not take care of everything myself.
Jesus, why is nobody reacting like, oh my god, there's a fucking dead body? No, everybody's like, come on, let's lift this fucking up.
Maybe they've killed people. Maybe that's why they're not really. Maybe that's why they're just shrugging it off.
I was in
Just-
the TA, mate.
Oh wow.
Yeah, maybe
He
it's
just,
like a
uses it. His
yeah,
weights,
maybe it's maybe like a video game logic sort of thing, where it's like, obviously, like in real life, if we killed like one thing and we feel guilty about it, but in like video games, like you kill like so many people, like you know,
That's
like
Why
true.
aren't you like
Phase.
He's
it's
like,
a
oh, that
sociopath.
that body, oh, okay.
That is.
Yep. The second Marcus saw our boss in his current state, he understood the situation. Without asking a single question, he promised to help me out of my predicament. Thereafter, calling a man whom I've never met before. And sure enough, upon seeing our boss's corpse, the stranger smiled to himself and grabbed Mr. Maldo's legs, dragging his body into the doorway before requesting assistance.
They seem too accepted about this. Like
Like,
really.
like a coworker just walks by, just a regular coworker.
Do you not know that's
and
perfectly
goes there
normal?
with the body.
Co-workers will help you take out bodies. It's perfectly normal.
Yeah,
It's
just,
like you walk there with the body, and you're like, no, it's fine, he's asleep, and
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
it's like-
he's,
Stop decking the boss. Woo!
Yeah.
he's like, he's asleep. Don't worry.
don't,
about
don't worry, it's
it.
perfectly normal.
He's got
Yeah, it's like-
narcolepsy. That's
hey-
why he's bleeding a bit.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like hey, have you seen the? What's that smell? Oh, dead body on the floor. Have you got those papers sorted yet? You know, like
Can you please
this.
send them to me?
That's
And they
true.
just look at the body and run away, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess
Yeah.
not.
Don't be like that. Surely a big, strong man like you can lift a weedy piece of shit by yourself.
I get this poor sap's blood all over me in the bloody process. Either give me a hand or do it yourself, you boss.
Marcus and his acquaintance carry my boss's corpse into the stranger's van, which is parked just outside of Moto's office.
To me, to you, to you, to me.
Oh dear.
To you, to me.
Just drop the dead body outside. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It's like on the street.
Yeah, basically just like.
What
Actually,
in front of every? What
with
in
a
front
board
of everybody
free to
else
take.
is probably going to be just as callous and
Right.
normal.
Probably are.
It's-
Thanks to the
Right.
proximity of my boss's office, nobody heard our scuffle over the machinery used in the. Oh, it's in a warehouse. That's probably why they're getting away with this. And Marcus' acquaintance was able to block visibility and access to the office with his vehicle. Even so, despite knowing how fortunate my circumstances were, I couldn't help but feel anxious.
You should. You just committed murder.
It's
well,
perfectly normal.
at least he's thinking about being anxious. Everybody else has been on their fucking.
Don't worry, it's perfectly normal to feel anxious when you've killed someone. It's perfectly normal. Every single person knows that. In fact, even doctors tell you that.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to why everybody else is not fucking anxious for it.
Yeah, it's a very good question. Whether those two successfully cover up Moto's death or not, there's no way this can end well.
Right, let's put the corpse in the bin.
No,
is he not-
they
Wait,
put
Put him on the road with a board like free to take. You know.
free to take corpse. Come
Free
and
to
get your
take.
organs.
Just put him in a box or something. You know, no
Ship
one
him off to North Korea. Ship him off to Kim Jong Un.
Anyways.
Send him to the kebab shop.
They won't see it coming.
No, I mean, like they sold horse meat before. So
Oh,
it's
that's
like they
no,
won't know
that
the
was
difference.
That was Windus that sold. That was Tesco's,
Anyways.
not a kebab
Oh, okay,
shop.
then instead of the Tesco's, then they won't know the difference.
Exactly. All it would take is one witness, or a slip of the tongue, and I could wind up in prison. Not true! If the witness is James Sunderland, then you're perfectly fine.
So wait,
Because-
is he talking to himself now and not before?
Monologue. So every single visual novel, when you have a main protagonist, okay, it's always in a monologue into themselves, talking to us. That's how it usually works in visual novels.
Oh, okay.
And even if I do get away with this, what then? Will I be indemned to Marcus forever? Will he ask me for something extreme in return for his silence? No matter what scenario I envision, it doesn't bode well for me.
Phew, that bastard's heavier than he looks.
Tell me about it. I thought my corpse handling days were long over.
His
So what, you've done this before?
His corpse,
Was like
corpse
his
handling
dog.
days? This guy, look,
Just
this guy
imagine having like this like this card in your pocket, like if you see a corpse you just walk up to the person dragging it and he's like, here, have my card.
There are
Give me a
people
call
like
when
that
you
though,
need
that's
me."
the thing though, there are people like that in the world.
Yeah, it's
This
just-
guy sounds like the right
it's
person
so
for the
strange.
job, but just who is he?
Anyways, I'll handle the disposal. You two clean up in here, alright? You're the boss.
No, you're one
Wait,
person.
That's
You're
good.
the boss. You're the boss, Andrew. Well, because our previous one's dead. Just leave the rest to us. After all, that'll give us some time to talk. Repayment-wise. Dun dun dun.
And there it is.
Is this gonna become a porno?
It's not gonna be a fucking porno! Seriously, Richard, what's reviewing gay porn? Seriously!
It's so amazing.
We're not playing Kawaii Sojo.
Bow chicka,
We're not playing
Brown.
fucking Hoonie Pop.
bow chicka, wow chicka, wow. wow.
It's not unreasonable for Marcus to expect some in return. I called him knowing full well that I would need to repay him the favor. Even so, just thinking about how he expect me to repay something like this.
Okay,
Oh, here we go.
Something
Oh, here we
about
go.
that.
I'm here. There's me. What do you have in mind exactly?
Oh, nothing big. At least not something like.
Stop it! You're making this situation worse.
This is definitely gonna be a porn.
I
Stop it!
shouldn't have said it. Oh.
100%
You
sure.
dickbags! You're ruining the situation here. Come on, we need to take this seriously. It's a murder just happened.
Go on. Well, these guys don't seem to be that bothered either.
Have you?
Never know,
It's
they might
nothing
be
good for
into it.
you.
Psychopaths don't really think normal though, so they would just shrug this off completely.
You never
Wait,
know.
Oh,
Because
wait.
of the
You know what
state
this
of
means?
insanity, they might be into it. Mm.
True.
You know what this means? That you had bigger. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Whoa!
So, yeah. So, oh, nothing big. At least not for someone like you. But really, before we get into that, I've got to tell you. I picked you as a fighter from the moment we met, but to actually kill somebody, I seriously underestimated you.
Marcus makes it sound like I plan on killing Moda from the start. But I'm not a killer. Even if I've been in my fair share of fights, I've never tried to kill someone before.
With that in mind, I have the perfect job for you.
And I'm sure he does. But given the events leading up to this moment, I have to ask, is this job legal?
Sure, why not?
You sounded disappointed when it
Yeah,
wasn't
wait,
illegal.
Wait. No, I was basically going to say was, why do you have to think about it?
Just close your eyes, it will be fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
'Cause
as long as you don't get caught, of course.
Figures.
Oh, cheer up! I'm just messing with you. I've got the perfect job in mind for you. You'll be able to rack in money,
I think it's raking money.
You'll be able to rake in the money, feed that aggression of yours, and pay off your debt almost immediately. Interested?
Hang on. You're offering to pay me. While I repay you?
Of course. Considering the reasons why we're here, I thought it would be better not to get between you and your money.
Whatever the case, what kind of job are we talking about? I brought you here to get me out of the trouble. There won't be any point if you just drag me in deeper.
Ha! You really don't have any faith in me, do you? Well, so be it. Just keep in mind that you're worth more to me alive than in prison.
That's a good point. That is a... Oh, jeez! I was fucking right about that!
You are this character.
I literally am!
Yeah. Wait a
Oh,
minute,
shit.
that means you have actually killed somebody. Richard, call the cops!
Oh god, I have to go! Now! Ah!
You actually left. Not that
we
you have.
need you to. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, John, we need you.
Why?
Not that you have a choice, anyways.
Oh, fuck.
If you want all of this kept secret, then you're gonna have to do exactly as I say.
Just close your eyes.
Yes, close your eyes.
No.
Zip.
Richmond, a town riddled with crime and corruption. Richmond is a vast town, a collection of small districts, each varying significantly in terms of wealth, ethnicity, ethnicity. I can't say that word.
Oh my god.
She can't say it either.
Lovely. Significant.
Ethnicity. That's it. Ethnicity. And population density. Large enough to entrap millions of everyday citizens, yet dense enough to suffocate any who dare reside within. It's a complicated town, misunderstood even by those living within its walls. But beyond the size and scope of this town, there is one aspect which stands out above all others. Its concentration of wealth. This is a town wherein the wealthy flock together, creating their own small utopia. They build up selective parts of the city, scope the law to their liking, and generally get away with whatever their bank balance will allow. This really is like fucking real life, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
The end result has been the creation of a state-sized town comprised of countless districts. What the fuck? Is this the fucking Hunger Games now?
I don't know.
Varying from wealthy suburbs filled with hospitals and schools to those lacking even phone lines. Put simply, this is a two-class society, heavily favoring the rich. As someone living in a wealthy suburb while working among the poor, I'm fairly familiar with both sides of the city. Thanks to those who cling to every cent, labor can be commissioned for next to nothing, making Richmond a surprisingly cheap place to live. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold a fucking minute. That looks like the Simpson house up there. And there's Ned Flanders' house.
That looks exactly like the Simpsons house.
Oh my god, we live next to the Simpsons.
We're gonna be robbing the Simpsons apparently.
Yes.
Killing the
Oh,
Simpsons.
some guy's dragging a dead body on the lawn.
Just like, no, it, homie.
Okay.
Public transport is...
Wow, cool body, dude. Bart!
Oh, howdy, neighbor. Oh, I see you driving a dead body there. Can I maybe talk to you about our good Savior Jesus Christ?
Wow, cool body, Bart!
That was Bart.
Like that would never happen. It's just like.
How do you know? There's like weird shit in The Simpsons. It wouldn't surprise me that would happen. Resources are plentiful, infrastructure is abundant, and the town keeps growing. For those with the money to support themselves, this isn't a bad place to live. On the other hand, with so many competition for work, most residents have no choice but to accept wherever they work, whatever they can work, and to slave away for as little as necessary. Fucking hell, this really is fucking real life.
And this is very long.
I know, it's very... slave wages are standard practice. Workplace safety laws don't apply, and it's every man for himself. And for anyone without a white-collar job, this town is hell. And with merely weeks left on our leave, it won't be long before my sister and I are experience that hell for ourselves. Yeah, you keep bringing up your sister, but we've never met her yet. Of course, looking back on our lives until this point, I can't really complain. Before our parents passed away, Sarah and I lived sheltered. Easy lives, never worried for a second about housework or finances. We lived good lives in a safe neighborhood. We attended adequate school, ate healthily, and we were never far away from medical help. So now, even with all that being stripped away, we're still better off than most others in our situation. Yeah, this is a thing, okay? Apparently, from what I know, the parents are assholes and they didn't leave us anything.
And apparently they passed away.
Oh no, they actually passed away. It's true.
Okay, so they didn't just decide like...
No, they didn't run. No, they didn't decide to run away.
Bye.
No, these parents are assholes and they didn't leave me and my sister any money.
Well, maybe that they couldn't save up enough money for a will. Well, I don't know.
It's already an ass move they left you with your sister.
Or at least we would be. If I hadn't just single-handedly destroyed our new lives.
Well, go on your own, kids. Good luck finding the Titanol.
What? No matter what excuse I give, whether I blame my boss's penny pinching, the foreign anger I felt surging through my body, or merely my desperate need for cash, it doesn't change the fact that I killed a man. Even so, I don't feel guilty. I barely even regret the loss of life. If anything, it was the most fun I've had in months. A single moment of pure bliss, taking me away from the harsh reality of my new life.
Uh-oh, sounds like someone's going down the genocide route.
Well, we can choose that.
Okay.
Let's try to be honest about what we want to do.
What do you mean by being honest? Like, what are we trying?
Like, you know, like when it comes up, then we'll talk about it and like sort of like move on from there.
Fair enough.
Rather than just say, okay, let's be dickheads all the way through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, anyways.
Rather, what's eating away at me is the immediate aftermath. Thanks to my selfish act of revenge and self-indulgence, I now have to explain my own family why. After a mere 2 weeks in this house, we'll be forced to move again. Without a stable source of income.
We're gonna have to move now. It's like, really, why? It's just like, you know, it's just... I kind of kill somebody. Ew, what?
We won't be able to live here much longer. I refuse to allow my sister to be subjected to the discrimination and crime that makes this city so unlivable for the poor. But with my own chance of recovery resting in the hands of a friend who is essentially blackmailing me into meeting with him tonight, I have no illusions over how this will go. So, if my choices are to give Sarah a fair one before our lease expires, or to place my faith in the criminal who I've known for a mere 2 weeks, then I guess we just have to find out then. Well, can I even call that a choice?